of a certain number is 120. What is the number? Sounds totally like a fraction question. So let's just ask the first question. Skylar, 25% in fraction will be? 1/4 or 1/4. Yeah. So if you can think about it, if I just switch percentage to fraction, 1/4 of something is 120. So I can immediately draw like a fraction bar already. This is the whole thing. And then 1/4, because we know that 25% is equals to 1/4. Then 1/4 of it is 120. That's how you can understand it also. So percentage, ratio, fraction, or relatives, decimals. So 25% is saying, it's the same as saying from 0% to 100% of the number. Somewhere here, up to this point, called 25%, that's 120. So, yes, you can use it by, the fraction idea. So since 1/4 is 120, you can also say 25% is 120. So to get 4/4, I can just times 4. I can use a calculator or very quickly, mental calculation can solve already. You want to get to 100%, this is what we did with the rates last year. I don't need to find 1%, I can just go straight to 100%. Is this okay? So there are two methods that I'm introducing to you right now. One is thinking about it as a fraction, see how it's related. The second one is use the rate method. Not really rate, but it's by proportion. Like ratio, like equivalent ratio. So I have 25% is to 120. So to get 100%, the whole number, I multiply by 4. I don't need to go down to 1. But you can check, of course, does it still work? I can find 120 divided by 25, that's 1%. That's 4.8. Then I times 100%, times 100 is still going to be 480. Okay, Okay, then let's check, see whether we can do the GST. I will allow you to use the calculator for this. So last year, we learned percentage. We learned percentage of quantity, percentage. We also learned 3 things. One is GST, what's the other 2? Interest and discount. So, do you remember we learned the trick that we talked about last year? Interest means, interest means you grow money, you make more money. Discount means what? You minus because the thing becomes cheaper. You save money. Right? Things become cheaper. Right? And then GST means what? Add. Because you need to pay more. Right? Right. Okay, so it says Mr. Tan had to pay 7% GST for a book he bought. The GST was this amount. What's the price before the GST? So GST is this amount. It means that, okay, originally the book was a 0 to 100%. And that's the original price. Then he had to pay on top of that a plus 7%. So this is 7%. Is this okay? This is additional. 7% of the book is $3.50. So 1% is 0.5, 50 cents. So 100% is $20. Is this okay? You can use a calculator to check. Just like the rate. 3.5 divided by 7, 10 times 100. 50, okay. $50. Is it okay? Okay, then we do a last question. Last question is here. Question 9. Question 9 goes back to percentage as part of a whole. Like fraction. Part are blue, part are red, the rest are green. You can solve it just like you solve a whole number question or a fraction question. I have all marbles, part are blue, part are red, the rest are green. So you have blue, red and green. You have blue percentage, red percentage, the rest is green, don't know. There are 150 more marbles than green. How many marbles are there in the box? How many marbles are there in the box? That is what? Asking for the how many marbles are there in the box? He's asking for what? All together. That's the sum of the marbles. So it's all the marbles. All the marbles together, how many percent is that? 100%. Okay. So I have the blue. Blue is 42%. Red is 26%. So what does it tell you about the green percentage? So I can use 100% minus 42% minus 26%. That will be 32%. Okay. So it says blue more than green. Blue, the difference between the blue and the green is 150 marbles. So blue is 42%, green is 32%. That's how many percent difference? 10% difference. So 10% is 150. Can I find 100% then? Yes. Yeah. Just times 10. Huh? It's okay. Am I going too fast? No. Okay, quite okay, right? So this is, we are already doing primary 6 percentage with this recap. It's asking for this part. Look at the last part. What it's telling us to do is we're supposed to try to find wholes given a part and a percentage. That's the skill for today's lesson. Find a whole given a part and a percentage. Now, let's go back to question 9. What's the part that's given? Blue is given, red is given, the difference is given. So find the whole. What's the whole again? Sum. What's for question 9? What's the whole? 100. The 100% is the whole box of marbles. Then let's look at question 5. We did 3 questions here, right? Question 5. So for question 5, it says here, I know how to find the whole given a part and a percentage. What's the part here? For this question, what's the thing that represents part? The 7%, the GST. What's the whole? Yes, 100%. What's the 100%? The price of the storybook. Okay, very good. Okay, then go back to question 1. Question 1, what's the part? The 100% of the number is 120. So what's the whole? 100%. What's that? The number log? Is it okay? Can get this concept? This idea? Okay, then we get started already with a bit of the rewind back to the basics of percentage. See if we can remember all the conversions. Then we solve a problem on finding whole given a part and percentage. Then we are done for the day. Ready? Thank you. Highlight already. This is page 111. Circle, and then I'll say homework. Let's do a quick check whether we can remember. First, the question asks for find the percentage of the shaded parts. So, out of the whole, this is out of how many? 100. Okay, what about this one? Out of 100. About this one? It's not out of 100. Then why is it out of 20? So, very good. Okay, I need to convert it to 100. Then I get my percentage. How about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yes, out of 25. So out of 25, I need to convert to 100. Is this possible? Okay. Okay, this is homework. Moving on. Remember to write in the symbol percent. Asking for percentage. Okay, next. So the first one is just level 1 of P5. Out of 100, convert to percent. Level 2 at P5. A different denominator, the whole is less than 100. You need to convert it into 100%. Okay, next. Moving on at page 112. This is also homework. Okay, so the first one says parts of the whole. I think that is pretty manageable. This is level 1 at P5. You have a whole bar of 0 to 100%. That's 100%, that's the whole. Don't forget to write in the percent symbol. Missing percent symbol is minus half mark. So I have a 70% as a part. So what's the other part? 30%. Don't forget to write in the percentage symbol, okay? Okay, the last one is conversion. I think you should be able to recall this. Moving on already to page 113. Okay, we are going to do 113, 114, and 115. Okay? Here, 113 and 114 are still recapping primary 5 questions. So we're going to go a little bit fast on this, and then we'll do the main gist of today, which is finding a whole, even, a part, and the percentage. This is the main thing that we are doing at primary 6 for today. So we're back at primary 5 recap, page 113 and page 114. So here, let's ask ourselves what are the wholes and other parts here. The part-whole relationship, the most important thing at the whole of primary school, from primary 1 to primary 6. What's the whole here in this question? I should use a blue pen so you can see better. What's the whole here? What represents the whole in question 5? No, the whole. What word tells you is whole? Sorry? Which word here represents whole? Everybody. Children, thank you. The whole's children. Out of all the children, who are the parts? You have boys, and then you have another part that is the girls. Okay, so you have you want to find a percentage. Don't forget the percentage. And you want boys, and then you want girls. Out of the children, boys. Out of the children, girls. So I can find A and B. Many methods to solve this. First, I have out of the boys, out of the children, then I want percentage of the girls. Out of all the children, who are the girls? Times 100%. So this is one of the most important methods. I have 12 out of 25 multiplied by 100%. I can simplify. or like how we have already solved this just now, I can convert the denominator to 100 also. I can simplify by doing this, and that will be 48%. 48% of children are boys. Now, once I got A, I actually can just go straight to B. So the goals will be, yes, 100% minus 48%. Yeah, that's 52%. So 52% of the children are girls. Now, for this, I can also try to check by using the other method. So girls will be 25 minus 12, that is 13 girls. So it's 13 girls out of 25 times 100%. If you use this method, you also get the same answer, 52%. Okay, let's go to the next question. Question 6. Again, we ask ourselves, what's the whole and what's the part here? Here, the whole is all the money. 100% is the whole. The whole is all the money. All the money is 100%. And that refers to and that's how much? $360. What are the parts here? One part is on food. One part is on left. Okay. And the food is 30%. So I can find left is 100% minus, so 0 to 100, 30% food, and then this is left. So that's 70%. So I can just do 70%, 70 out of 100, times 360. Or otherwise, I can also find 30% first, then subtract. Simplify, 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 simplify. That's all. These are all P5 questions. If you suddenly feel like, oh no, I don't remember, I strongly urge you to go back. Go to Cobits or SLS, click this topic again at primary 5, click on the videos, or even go and watch the videos that I did with you last year and recap. Okay? Okay. Then we come to the discount. So let's ask again, the whole is 100%. 100% will mean the OG of the car. And then the parts will be the discount, and then after the discount. So at a discount of 10%, how much did he sell? So original price is $120,000. So there are two ways to look at it. First, you can find the discount, then subtract to find the sale. The second method is to find discounted percentage, the price after discount. So find the discount will be 10% times 120,000. That will be 12,000. Then I subtract. After the discount, it will be 120,000 minus 12,000. Hmm? Can. Yeah. So the other method is after the discount it becomes 90%. After discount, so it's times. So with 90 out of 100 times 120,000. We will also give you the same price of 108,000. It will give you the same amount. Okay, these are just all recap from last year, P5 stuff. If you seriously find, oh no, I don't remember this at all, doesn't sound familiar, please go back and revise this. Okay, we will not have enough time to go through this in class. You will do with the P16s. The next time you hear me revising P5 stuff, it will be when we are done with the whole syllabus and we are really just revising for PSRE. Okay, next, page 114. These are all calculator questions, so I purposely left this for you to try on your own, because you can have the calculator to help you. Okay, this is homework. If you do not know how to do these questions, I seriously urge you, please go and check out the video from last year. Just go to my channel and look. The first one is on GST. The second one is on interest. And the last one is talk about discount. Discount, interest, GST. If you forgot how to do these questions, please go back and check. This is not on YouTube. You have to go and find and think about how to solve this. I think you need to be taking a more proactive approach to helping your own self learn. Okay, this is P51 recap. You can use the calculator to help you. I want to see clear steps. Okay, now last part. Coming to the primary 6 material, we are talking about page 115. Page 115, the key skill is I'm given in the problem a part of the story and then a certain percentage. I need to find a whole. So actually it's quite friendly already because it tells you in the end it's asking for how many donuts in all. So at the end of the race, at the end of it, I should be giving not percentage but donuts as an answer. All the donuts. The first question here on page 115 is level 1, so it's still quite friendly. It tells you they are all donuts. The whole is all donuts. So I can have a 0% and then all the way to 100%. That's all the donuts. 40% of the donuts is chocolate. So really, if you to have the good habit of writing down notes at the side, it helps you to tackle the problem better. So up to somewhere maybe about here, this is 40. This is chocolate. And the second line tells you it's chocolate already. So this is 120. Very helpful, very kind. Not a very difficult question. Then the second question the second sentence already asks you the whole. So the amount given is 40%. It's not the other part of strawberry. There's no other vanilla flavor or other flavors also. So very straightforward. I have 40% is chocolate. 40% is 120. I need to find 100%. I can go to 10% first. By the proportion, divide by 4. And I get 30. Then I go to my what all together is 100%. And just times 10. 10 times 10. 300. Okay, the bakery sold 300 donuts in all. Is this okay? Not too difficult, right? So, part of the donut is chocolate, and the number is given. So, I can just use the rate method and then solve it. I do not need to go to all the way to 1%. You can think of how step up and step down can do already. Is it okay? Okay, the next one. The next one talks about the jacket. And he paid it after the discount. They asked for the usual price, that's the OG. So I have the whole of the original. The original is 0% to 100%. This is the original price, the usual price. Now, he got it, the jacket, after a discount. So I can cut here. Cut, snip, cheaper, ma? So he paid this one. This is the 20% discount. So the after discount is $84. How many percent is this? Yeah, that's right. So the original is 100%. After the discount, the jacket is 80%. So 80% is $84. I want to find OG. OG is 100%. So I can go to 10% first, divide by 8. So divide by 8. 84 divided by 8 is? Huh? 84 divided by 8. Huh? 10.5. Money. Yeah, $10.50. Okay? $10.50. $10.50. Then OG is the usual price. The original price is 100%. So $10.50 times 10 will be $105. The usual price of the jacket is $105. Is this okay? What is the strategy I've been using here for this chapter so far? The first one is using the rate, right? But before I get to the rate, what did I do? The whole and the part, yes. And draw this line, timeline looking thing, or bar model looking like thing. Is it okay? Am I going too fast? Is the explanation okay? I hope that slowly we really can move forward to having you be the one explaining instead. When you hear from your friends, I think it's a different experience. You probably can understand it in a way that helps you too. Is this okay? Okay. That's it. We are done for the day. So your homework is 101, 102, 104. 14, sorry. 111, 112, 114. Is that okay? Anybody want to challenge 115? Yes. 116, sorry. If you want, you can, May I? But how about this? 116 I will go through it tomorrow. You want to challenge 117 is okay. I will put up 117 on YouTube. Okay? Page 117. Okay. Tomorrow we will be finishing all the way to level 2. Okay so far? So those of us who are finding this a bit challenging and you seriously need to go back and revise. Okay?